The FAA wants to check in on every pilot periodically to make sure they remain proficient and safe. This requirement can be satisfied several ways, but the most basic one is by completing a flight review. A flight review used to be called a biennial flight review, or BFR, which made the frequency a lot easier to remember. The word biennial was dropped, but the time frame remains the same. Every 24 calendar months, every active holder of a U.S. pilot certificate needs to get at least 1 hour of ground, reviewing general operating and flight rules, and at least 1 hour of flight time with a CFI, reviewing maneuvers and procedures to prove they are still able to safely exercise the privileges of the pilot certificate. This flight can include teaching and coaching from the CFI, helping the pilot recover proficiency if necessary. It cannot be failed. If the CFI isn't ready to sign off on a flight review, the flight is just logged as training, and the pilot can try again. The successful completion is noted in the pilot's logbook and signed by the CFI and is never reported to the FAA. Note that the mention of carrying passengers is a red herring in this question. The requirement for a flight review is to act as pilot in command, with or without passengers. For the GA pilot, the regulations offer at least 2 additional ways to meet this requirement besides a flight review. If a pilot successfully adds a new rating, like instrument or commercial rating, or another class of certificate like a seaplane or multi-engine rating, this counts also. Finally, completing a wings stage with the FAA safety team satisfies the requirement. Completing a wings stage requires some groundwork and also multiple flights with the CFI. It basically divides the flight review into 3 flights, such as one focusing on takeoffs and landings, another focused on maneuvers, and a third focusing on navigation. These can be spaced out over a year, making wings a good way to maintain ongoing proficiency. In all 3 cases, a flight review, a successful check ride, or a completed wings stage, the timeline is 24 calendar months.